Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Before I even... Tell me why I pulled up to Chicken Express, bro, before they even opened. They opened at 10:30. I got there at 10:24, bro. 10:24. As I'm waiting for them to open, because I'm not tripping, I'm not in a rush. So as I'm waiting for them to open, I'm sitting there in line. The guy comes on the speaker. He's like, "What do you want?" I tell him I want the number one. He's like, "What do you want for your sides? What do you want for your sides?" I'm like, "I want those mini poppers." Mini poppers consist of diced jalapenos and cheese. Breaded up, little bites. Bro, the bitches are gas. I'm like, "Give me the mini poppers." Homie's really gonna be like, "Ooh, we don't have none. We don't have none." What the fuck you mean you don't have none? You just fucking open. You ain't got no motherfucking mini poppers, bitch. You lying to me. Then he gonna hit me with the, oh, don't worry, but we got everything else though. We just don't have that. Dude. Homie's like, "What you want to drink?" No, I lied. He's like, "So what do you want for your sides?" And I said, "Fries. I want some fries." So I got the fries. Then he was like, "What do you want to drink?" And I was like, "Shit, y'all ain't got that much options, but a nigga really love Powerade, that blue Powerade, Blue Powerade, small blue Powerade, no ice. And he gonna hit me with the, "We ain't got no Powerade." Did you just tell me right now that y'all had everything else but the poppers? And then damn near the next thing I say, you're gonna be like, "Oh, we don't have that either." I see. You guys get an F.
Through the night, she just wanted to tip, no advice. But tonight, I forgot all about him.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's hot. Bro, it's so hot, bro. It's so hot, bro. Like, I'm glistening, bro. It's hot, bro. I'm sweating, bro. Like 95 degrees outside, bro. I'm dying. I really, really want to continue this video, but I want to turn my car on, bro. I need to turn my car on, bro. It's that hot. Today we're gonna talk about this Houston woman who decided to leave her kids in the car at a Sam's Club to go get some pizza. Hey, bro, I know that Sam's Club pizza kind of good, but bro, you can't be leaving your kids in the car, for real. Not like that. Not how they said in according to the article. I think the article said that she was in the store for about 46 minutes. And apparently the car was running hot air. I'm not gonna lie, I know Houston right now, and ain't nobody gonna survive in a car with first of all no air and much less hot air. I don't know if she really put hot air. That's kind of torture, but we'll find out in the video right now. I'll put it up on the screen. But before I start getting into this, I low-key need to start eating because I'm starving. Hashtag mukbang. A little light mukbang, Got the gravy though. Got the gravy though. Ooh, the gravy. Trying the gravy combo? Go crazy? Yeah. What's a little roll? With the gravy? Oh. Besides me being like Big X right now. Hold on.
Some pizza for her kids.
I told him, hey, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go out. And I didn't think anything bad, anything that would have happened. I didn't know this was gonna happen, honestly. In the middle of waiting, I know my daughter ran inside because her and her brother were fighting. After ordering the pizza, we went outside and my kids were already outside the car. They were holding my babies outside the car. I was not in the store for 46 minutes with my kids locked up in a hot car. I could say it was 30 minutes. The car was on. My car is a 2018. My car does run cold air. I felt like what was told on the articles was the opposite of what happened. Like, I take care of my kids, and I would never try to harm my kids, ever.
Do you feel like you learned something from this experience?
I did learn. It was eye-opening. One mistake, I felt like all this just ruined my whole name, like my character. I did messed up. But do I deserve to be called all this nasty, horrible things? I would never have my kids go through the system like I did, you know? I think that's what hurts the most, like them saying my kids need to get taken away. I'm not a bad mom. I feel like I'm one of the best moms. I love my kids. I do so much.
Woo! This hot food, hot heat. I'm gonna have to finish this a separate time. Y'all got a good little clip of me eating that. And y'all want to see more mukbangs, like for real, let me know in the comments. But right now, I can't do this. So I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to talk about that video in just a second when I teleport. All right, we're back. So, that meal was delicious. It was delicious. I was definitely missing some stuff, but delicious. We are back in a slightly shaded area. It is still hot AF. Very hot. Very, very hot. Woo! Dying out here. Dying out here. It's like 100 degrees out here, bro. For real. Back to the video. So I did some more research into this. The young lady's name is Destiny Morales, and she's 29 years of age, and it happened on a Thursday, last Thursday, so it actually wasn't over the weekend. Homegirl really said, I didn't think this was gonna happen to me. What didn't you think was gonna happen to you? You didn't think that if you leave your kids in a car unattended while you're in a store for X amount of time, honestly over like 5 minutes, you don't think you don't expect anybody to go to the car? Like, if I was gone for that long, for any amount of time, and I had my kids in the back or in the front, don't even matter. What's going to be going on in my head the entire time, unless these kids are like, unless one of them is already like 16, you know? But if none of them are like of the age of 16 and up, as soon as I leave the car, the number one thing that's going to be going on in my head is I have to hurry up because somebody might see them and then somebody might call the police. You know what I'm saying? Because that really does happen, you know? Like, it's hot as shit. Like, I'm talking about it in Houston, bro. It's hot as shit. And if you saw these kids in a car, dude, you're gonna say something. Because if you saw a person, an adult locked in a car or in a car and it looked like it wasn't on, dude, like, I'm calling the police. I'm gonna be like, yo, get this guy out of here, bro. He's dying. He is dying in there. So, knowing that you have kids, multiple kids, in this weather, like, I'd instantly be thinking, I need to hurry up because somebody might call the police, or the police might see my kids and be waiting there at the car for me. That's number one. So it's like, you didn't expect it to happen. You didn't think it was gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. You were not thinking. You were not thinking about that. I could understand leaving your kids in the car. I've never left my none of my children in the car. But depending on whatever age they are, if maybe if you're walking into the store real quick, or walking into the gas station real quick, just picking up a package or something real quick, I understand being left in the vehicle. I was left in the vehicle plenty of times as a child, or growing up. But I also had a lot of other siblings as well. It wasn't just me. And I think it's only acceptable when it's you know what I'm saying? Like, literally. You know what I mean? Like, if it can take potentially longer, then don't even leave them in the car. Like, just take them out with you. Like, I say like a lot. If you know that the kids are going to be, fussy, rowdy, leave them somewhere. Leave them at home. I understand it's hard to find somebody to take care of your kids, but if you can't do that, take them with you. I know that's, its own stress, but it's like, those are your kids. Those are your kids. You had those kids, So they're your responsibility. Then homegirl's gonna say it wasn't 40 minutes, it was 30 minutes. Huh? You think that makes a difference? You think that makes a difference in your story? Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I just left my kids in the car for an hour. No, never mind. It was actually 50 minutes. That was bad. That wasn't it. Like, you're trying to help your case, that don't help your case. 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 46 minutes, 30 minutes, don't even matter. Like, anything past 10 minutes, anything past like 15 minutes is too much. It's too much. For real. It's just too much. After this, a reporter asks her, what did you learn from this incident? And homegirl really says that she messed up, and that it's crazy how just one thing can change your life. You just learned that? You just learned that? That's kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. You just learned that. Yeah, that's crazy, because there's so many parts in your life. Whatever age she's in, she's older than 20. Whatever age she's in her life, bro. She's had to learn. One mistake, one thing, one decision can change your whole life. And I know this because she has multiple kids. You have one kid and you're like, dang, my life changed quick, because of that one thing. That's what you just learned? Okay. And then what just kind of blows my mind after this, or to tie this all up, what blows my mind is that she really says, oh, and the thing is that I don't want my kids to have to grow up in the system like I did. or go through the system like she did, you know? And from a kid growing up through that, you know, you've seen some of the stuff that your parents probably did to get you to not be with them anymore, you know? You start having kids of your own, and you still don't see what can get you in this position. You know, that makes no sense to me, man. That makes no sense to me. And I'm not here to bash this lady for real. You know, I'm just here to put my opinion on it. But that was a bad call. That was a bad call. Like, it was pretty bad. And then on top of that, and this is the thing, I don't think much people care. I think a lot of people leave their kids in the car by themselves. I truly believe that. And I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but I know, you know, at least in Texas, I'm from Texas, but I've seen this around the country. I've traveled a lot. And I've definitely seen multiple people leave their kids in the car. Not even gonna lie. I think the problem is whenever, like, she said that her kids were fighting, and then they got out. You know, one of them got out the vehicle to go inside with the mother. Now, you don't, from having siblings, I understand that it can become very hectic very quickly. In the vehicle when you have no parents. And so I wouldn't be surprised if some outside bystanders, the police officer in the area, she was at Sam's Club here in Houston. At Sam's Club, they have patrol. They have a patrol unit that goes around the parking lot of Sam's Club, you know, to make sure there's nobody breaking in, nobody stealing stuff like that. All the time, 24/7. So not only do you have those security, you have the regular police, and then the people, you know, the people that are going to the store. And I can't help to think that somebody, I mean, if somebody called the police, somebody had to see that. You know what I mean? They're obviously seeing kids by themselves, you know, horse playing, you know, roughing around, stuff like that, I assume. You know, who knows if they were getting in and out the car? Who knows what they were doing? For real, who knows? And that causes so much attention. It's like, it's really like, what did you expect, you know? And you know your kids. You know your kids. You know if your kids are going to be doing the most when you're not around. So to know your kids like that, to know you're going to be going into a store for a good minute, because in these places like Costco, Sam's Club, these places, the food is not, it's cheap, but it's not quick. Everybody's trying to get food from there. You could really be in there almost every single time I've ever went into Sam's Club to get food. It was over 20 minutes long every single time. And so she knows that it's gonna be a minute. She's going to a place where it's gonna be a minute. She knows that the place is being watched with security, by the cameras. There's a massive amount of people going in. This happened over the weekend. So on top of that, the store is packed, you know, and it's hot as hell out here. It's hot as hell out here. Like, there ain't no way that you not thinking to yourself, I could get in trouble. I could get caught up with this. Something could happen in this situation because of, you know, how this is going. I understand, you know, you think you could be quick. I understand you want to just get stuff done. I understand that, you know, having kids is a stress, you know, in your life. Or it's an added stress in your life, you know, depending on how, you know, just how it is. But man, you can't be doing that. You know, can't be doing that. All I can say is you got caught up. Legally, do not leave your kid in the car. Legal, do not leave your kid in the car, period. Just period. You know? Personally, how do I feel about leaving your kid in the car? Like, you know, maybe 1-2 minutes, go do your thing, you know, depending on the age. I wouldn't leave a newborn in the car for 5 minutes. I would not do that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't leave a 2-year-old in the car for 5 minutes. I wouldn't do that. So it'd have to really be under specific circumstances. Like if my child is 13, 14 years old and I know that they're very responsible, I know they can handle themselves, I know they can turn off the car, I know they have a phone. If anything happens, they can call 911. If I understand, you know, generally how my kid is and, you know, like taking in all these factors, I don't see the big deal with that. But in this situation, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You guys feel bad for the lady? She hasn't got charged yet. She's convicted. But by the time of this recording, when it releases, she'll probably already be you know, that'll be settled. They'll find out if she's innocent or not innocent. But as of right now, all she is convicted. Oh wait. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting it, you know, I'm getting it mixed up. Let me know if I am getting it mixed up, but I don't think I'm getting it mixed up. But yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you liked the video. Let me know what you want me to do, what other things y'all want me to cover. And I'll try to get those done. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I really put a lot of time and effort into this, so I really appreciate it. To say thanks, here's a quick prayer. Lord, please fill this person with your blessings and righteousness, and may they have a wonderful rest of their day. Amen.